stage, the beginning of Group J. Argentina's title defense begins. Algeria returned to the World Cup for the first time in a dozen years. The sun setting on the 6th day, this Continental 2026 FIFA World Cup. And the world turns its eyes to the USA's soccer capital, the Heartland, on this temperate evening in Kansas City. Built in 1972, Kansas City Stadium should play host to about 76,000 on this day. A city defined by soccer for the better part of half a century. Home to Sporting Kansas City in Major League Soccer, Kansas City Current of the National Women's Soccer League. The FIFA World Cup comes to Kansas City for the first time. A very pleasant good evening with Courtney Sweetman-Kirk, Mike Watts on hand. You and I have been now in Kansas City for the better part of 3-4 days. This is fever pitch that we're experiencing now, but it's built toward this. The atmosphere should be brilliant. Yeah, it should be absolutely fantastic. And I think even coming to the game today, 3-4 hours before kickoff, the atmosphere was already building. And as you say, even in the few days before that we've been around in Kansas, seeing a lot of Argentina shirts, I must admit, not so many of the Algeria ones, but they've turned out in their numbers today, and it's fantastic to see. Vladimir Petkovic, the head coach for Algeria, described maybe a 15% Algerian presence. The likes of Patrick Mahomes, the Kansas City Chiefs famed quarterback, in attendance. If there's a celebrity in America that loves the beautiful game, they're probably going to be in the venue tonight. And the reason is rather obvious. It's the reigning World Cup champion. It's maybe the greatest player of all time, 20 years on from his World Cup debut. Lionel Messi and Argentina lead this Group J alongside Algeria, Austria, and Jordan. Surely Argentina the favorite, but they've been very quick to say this match could cause a lot of trouble. Yeah, and they know because they've been there 4 years previous in Qatar when they lost to Saudi Arabia, so they know that absolutely nothing is a given coming into this game, so they have to perform. And yes, they are the overwhelming favourites, there's no doubt about that, but Algeria are here not just to make up the numbers, but to try and cause an upset tonight. For so many years, Lionel Messi was at the fate of unmet expectation. Finally, he wins the World Cup trophy. Now there's expectations previously unmet for 62 years. How do they possibly go back-to-back? That journey, it starts tonight. Yeah, it's huge. I think only Italy and Brazil are the only other national sides to do that, so it's no mean feat. And whether it be in a World Cup or domestic competitions, every player knows that going back-to-back is one of the most difficult things to do. And for me, they've probably got a bit of an aging team. Not much has changed, which in one way is good. But maybe you could argue that the turnover, the young blood coming in hasn't quite been quick enough, but we'll see. And when you've got a player like Lionel Messi in your team, you've always got a chance because he can bring up some magic. But, you know, he's had a season that's, you know, he's had some nick. A familiar face, the referee from Poland, 45-year-old Simon Marciniak. His third World Cup, he oversaw Argentina's triumph in Lusail against France, Argentina's round of 16 fixture against Australia, and a group stage match in Moscow against Iceland in 2018. Tomasz Kwiatkowski, the VAR from Poland. An Argentina team defined by its experience, Courtney. 6 of the